Hey, hi Chrissy, this is Jay. I'm going to explain to you a few things, the prices and what's going on with the economy. All right, so let me get a board here. Okay, so what's going on right now? If you look at the prices, cotton is really low. It's at $5. Okay, and it's gonna stay there. I know it's gonna stay there because I'm making a lot of cotton, and Mike said that he's gonna be making cotton as well. So we know that cotton will go down and will stay down. Um, Now, if you look at thread is at $37, and that's very good for you, because if you buy two cotton and make a thread, your profit from this transaction right here is well, I'll write it over here. 37 minus 10 because you need two cotton, right? That will give you $27 in profit. Um, Minus the stockpile tax, which is 10% of 37, so that's the minus 3.5. Sorry, 3.7. So that gives you roughly 20 what is it, $23 roughly in profit, and that's pretty good. All right. Now you might look at clothes. Uh, you might look at clothes, and I think clothes are really high. Clothes are at, let me double check the price. Clothes are at 94. Right. Okay. So clothes are at 94, and you might think that that's better than making thread. Um, but if you decide to make more clothes and to buy your thread, you have 94 minus 2 thread, so that is 74, and that gives you $20 in profit from there. Oops, you can't see this. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so it's 94 minus 74 equals $20 in profit, minus the stockpile tax, which is 10% of the 94. So that's 9.4. That roughly gives you about $10. Whoops, not 100. My bad. That roughly gives you about $10 in profit. So actually right now in your situation, making more clothes or buying thread, making more clothes is not that good of an idea. Um, As you see, the better idea is to buy cotton and make thread. On top of the numbers, there is the practical reason why you want to do this, because there's a lot of cotton on sale. I'm giving you insider information telling you that we're making cotton, so there will be even more cotton on sale, and so it's very easy to find cotton, and thread is very difficult to find. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I keep track of this. Thread is very, very, very difficult to find. What that also means is that if you buy cotton and make thread, your thread will sell very fast, and you're guaranteed to get your market bonus from making thread, from selling thread. Um, there is a risk, as I mentioned. If you make too much thread, the price of thread will drop, and it will drop. I don't think it'll go too low, but if it does drop, it does cut into your profits. So you want to be careful with that. What you want to do, or the ideal situation that would be good for you, is that as you're putting out thread on the market, people will start seeing that there's more and more thread on the market, and therefore they'll stop making their own thread, they'll buy a thread, and they'll make clothes. At their, they just don't realize that it's not actually all that profitable to be making clothes. But right now, you should still be making clothes. You should still keep your tailor workshop. You don't want to deconstruct that because you have clothing stores or clothing shops, clothes shops that you can sell your clothes in. And it would be a waste right now to deconstruct everything. So don't worry, don't do that. You can get rid of some offices. Like I said, offices are good for cash. And right now, if you have clothing shops and toy shops and bakeries, you should be getting a lot of money. So you shouldn't have to worry about making more cash. Right now, you should be focusing on is production because factories will produce a lot of CV, and CV is how you're ranked. That's what's called C rank. So right now, my best advice is to consider making more thread, just a little bit more thread, slowly, and making sure you can buy the cotton and make the thread. and keep an eye out on the trends page and make sure that that thread doesn't drop too fast. It might drop a little bit. In that case, just stop building more cotton fields. Stop making even more thread. You can stop that, right? You don't have to build another cotton mill. So this is the setup right here. If this goes very well, you actually want to start deconstructing some of your other specialties. Oh, let's turn that up again. Deconstructing some of your other specialties. For example, the oil, or what was the other one? Your wheat into bread, because I'm going to just flip this over. Maybe I'll erase this actually. I believe your specialty is cotton, and it's not just for producing cotton. It's also for thread and clothes. And the specialty is a 10% bonus in production. So that means when you produce, if you have a choice between making thread or making flour, and you have the same exact staff in the same place, all else equal, you'll actually be making 10% more thread than you would flour, because cotton is your specialty. And that 10% is very small. It's not something you really need to consider. However, if you have 25 buildings, it becomes a lot bigger. That 10% is a considerable amount. So it's something you want to think about, keep in the back of your head. You don't have to really worry about that right now, but it's something to just keep in mind. So as I said, right now you could buy cotton and make thread. So that's my advice. You don't have to take it. Obviously, it's okay. It's not the best strategy because it has risk, and I don't remember how many rounds you've played. So it could be a little bit risky. So take things slowly. Okay. All right. Have fun. If you have any questions, obviously you can post it on the team forums, or you can on this video. I think you can also post comments. Or you can even message me in game if you don't want other people knowing what buildings you have or something like that. Whatever. Okay, have fun.